There it is, Marcus. Exactly where the archive said it would be. Watch your step. The moss makes these rocks incredibly slick. Temperature is stable. No signs of internal oxidation or moisture traps yet. Tighten the secondary strap, Marcus. We can't risk any shifting during the lift. The patina is almost perfectly preserved. It's unlike anything I've seen from this era. Easy on the pressure, Marcus. Let the solution do the work on those crevices. If this alignment is correct, there should be 3 more sites along the ravine ridge. This will keep it safe for another 100 years, at least. Good work today, Marcus. Let's get some rest before we head back to the ravine tomorrow. The data from the lab was right. The ridgeline should be just beyond this clearing. I have a signal. It is buried deep under the root system here. Careful, Marcus. This piece looks more fragile than the first one.
It is secured. We need to move before the humidity spikes any higher.
Set it down gently. Sit down gently. The edge is showing some stress fractures. These fractures are consistent with the mapping charts we saw earlier. It's a match.
Solution is at 5%. Ready for the first cycle when you are?
Marcus, look, it's the maker's mark. This proves the origin beyond a doubt.
Tomorrow, we find the 3rd piece. Then the story is finally complete. We are close, Marcus. The scanner is picking up a massive metallic density just over this ridge. It is the central pedestal. Look at the scale of it.
The structural integrity is better than the relief. We might be able to lift it in one piece.
I have got the main hitch set. Give the signal, Elena.
Left 2 centimeters. Bring it down slow. If these joints do not align perfectly, the structural stability of the entire monument is at risk.
Current is holding steady. The salts are pulling right out of the metal.
It is finished. History is back where it belongs. We did it, Marcus. It looks exactly as it did centuries ago. I am logging the final stabilization metrics now. The results are perfect. Get the field PPE stowed. We have a long drive back to the extraction site tomorrow for the cleanup. It is hard to believe it was buried in that ravine for so long. We need to make sure we did not disturb the root system too much. This ancient hardwood is vital to the ravine. The site is clear. No fragments left behind. The earth can begin to reclaim it now. Look at that, Marcus. Another day, and a legacy preserved.
Project 20ME is officially closed. Archive the digital logs by noon.
Marcus, you are not going to believe what they just found in the northern caves.
Caves mean higher humidity and potential mineral buildup. We need the precision nozzles for this one.
That is the last of the power cells. We are ahead of schedule.
If the reports are accurate, this discovery could redefine the entire regional timeline. The thermal signature is coming from behind that fern curtain. There is a void in the rock. Watch the moss here, Marcus. It is holding more water than the lower levels. Watch the moss here, Marcus. It is holding more water than the lower levels.
Look at these carvings. They match the style of the bronze relief, but these are older.
It is almost completely calcified. We will need a chemical soak before we can even think about moving it.
The cave system extends further back than the thermal scan suggested. This is a massive complex.
Support the left side first. That stalactite is putting too much pressure on the shoulder. This is just the beginning, Marcus. This cave is holding on to a lot of secrets.
This pH-neutral chelating agent should break the bond between the calcium and the bronze without etching the metal.
Steady, Marcus. We need a uniform coat to ensure the reaction is even.
It is working. The surface is separating beautifully.
Almost there. One more anchor point at the base, and it should be free.
Wrap the head twice, Marcus. We cannot risk any vibration damage during the ascent. Tension is at 80%. Keep it clear of those liana vines.
Copy that.
Let's get it onto the padded work table. We need to start the stabilization bath before the salts crystallize.
Voltage is set. This cycle will take 48 hours to complete.
Another legacy preserved, Marcus. Rest up. We have the northern cave mapping to finalize on Monday.
The 3D scan from Friday shows a structural anomaly here.
It looks like a sealed secondary chamber.
These straps are rated for the weight, but the cave walls are jalid. I am adding extra padding to the load.
The humidity is even higher today. Watch the thermal scanner for any internal air currents.
This passage aligns perfectly with the sonar hit. We should be seeing the seal soon.
This is not a natural formation, Marcus. This is a limestone plug. It was meant to stay hidden. There is a significant temperature drop on the other side. This is definitely a hollow chamber.
Slow and steady. We do not want to collapse the ceiling along with the door.
Marcus?
Look. It is an entire assembly. An archive in bronze.
This is not just a site. It is a time capsule. We have found their entire history.
This is lead conservator Elena. Signal the hangar. We are going to need every crate we have. All of them.
We cannot lift these out through the narrow passage.
Marcus, we will need to widen the breach or find a vertical vent.
There. That thermal gradient suggests a direct path to the surface ridge.
I have a clear landing zone. Signal the team to lower the first cable.
This one carries the lineage data. It must not shift even a fraction of a centimeter.
Load 1 is vertical. Take it up, slow. The script on this scroll, it is a map of the entire ravine network. There are dozens more vaults. If we follow these coordinates, we will be busy for years, Marcus.
This is no longer just a recovery mission. This is a total excavation of the ravine's history.
The scanner is calibrated for cave humidity. Marcus, make sure the portable clearing tools are in the lead crate. This clearing gives us a direct line to the vertical shaft. We will set the main winch system here.
This route has been here for centuries. It is not going anywhere.
If the scroll is accurate, the next vault is 300 meters northwest, hidden behind a waterfall.
The thermal signature is changing. We are getting close to the water source.
There it is! The entrance is exactly where the scroll predicted!
This wasn't just a vault, Marcus. This was the foundry. This is where the monument was born.
These molds are identical to the motifs on the pedestal. We have found the source.
The density is high. They were using an advanced alloy for the time. No wonder it lasted.
This is going to require a larger team, Marcus. We need to preserve the entire foundry.
Anchors are set. This winch will pull 10 tons if we need it to.
Watch the friction on that ledge, Marcus. The stone is sharper than it looks.
The stone is brittle from centuries of heat cycles. We need the foam to distribute the pressure evenly.
Clear the path. Once this starts moving, we don't stop until it's in the crate.
Up and away. Tell the surface team to brace for the weight transfer.
There is carbonized residue inside. We can finally date the last time this foundry was active.
Setting the current for a slow, deep clean. We need to preserve every detail of those engravings.
Look at the symmetry, Marcus. The foundry wasn't just making art. They were casting components for a larger machine. This is the purest sample yet. It will be the centerpiece of the new exhibit. We have barely scratched the surface, Marcus. The ravine is finally giving up its ghosts. Gently, Marcus. These kilns have survived centuries of humidity. We cannot let a sudden jolt crack the stone now. The charcoal structure is perfectly preserved. This foundry was producing high-grade bronze alloys right up until the ravine was sealed.
I am setting the current to a micropulse. It will take longer, but it will save the fine engravings on the mold face.
Marcus, look. These aren't just decorative patterns. The mold itself contains the coordinates for the third vault. If there is a third vault, we will need the high-capacity power cells. The scanner will be running non-stop.
Sending the uplink now. If they receipt this, the transport drone will meet us at the North Ridge by dawn.
Let's go, Marcus. The ravine is waiting, and we have a map to finish. We go past the kilns this time. The third vault is further back, behind the cooling pits.
These basins are too deep for simple storage. They must have been part of the rapid cooling process for the larger components.
Marcus, look at this gradient. There is a heat sink behind this wall. It is still venting after all this time.
I was right. It wasn't just a foundry. It was a power station for the entire complex.